Hi again, how are you? Today we are going to talk about circles. So at this level, we should know the equations, how to, for example, give or to construct, to build an equation of a circle with a given origin, with the given center and radius, and how to find the radius from a given equation. So it is very easy to know, first of all, that equation of a circle, the standard form of a circle, the standard form of a given circle is, okay, is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. What we mean by h and k? Here, because we are given the difference between x and h, so normally h is an abscissa, and k with y compared with y, so k is an ordinate. So normally hk, okay, is a couple, is the couple that represents the center of the circle. And what about r? R for us is the radius. So the radius for a given circle. What is the radius? It is the distance between the center and the circumference of the circle. Okay, how to give the r in different way? We have here r squared. So how to get rid of r of the square to obtain r alone? So we can find the square root of all this value. So the square root. Why the positive value? Why the positive square root? Because we know that the square root of a given value could be positive or negative. So why we took r as a positive value? Because you know the distance is always positive. Okay, good. In the case when the circle is centered at the origin, so normally because the center is 0, 0, when we have the center 0, 0, so h is equal to 0 and k equal to 0, will obtain x squared alone, y squared alone equal to r squared. So we should know it is like very powerful equation and very helpful, very useful when we have x squared alone plus y squared alone. So the origin is a 0, 0. The origin, the center of the circle at the origin of the period x prime o x, y prime o y, with abscissa equal to 0 and ordinate equal to 0, equal to r squared. In this case, r equal to the positive radical x squared plus y squared. So easy to move on to the following exercises. Find the radius and draw a sketch of the following circles. Okay, well, we want to draw a sketch. So we have a two question here. Radius, sketch, easy. We have x squared plus y squared equal to a positive number. So good. We have a x squared plus y squared only. So normally the center here is the origin. So the origin is the center of this circle. Similarly, here we will give it an explanation later. So 9/4 is r squared. Why? Because r squared should be always positive. So yes, the constant here is 9/4 positive. It's good. So normally r squared equal to 9/4. How to obtain r? We apply the radical, or the square root of 9/4. It is the square root of the numerator. Radical 9 is 3, and the radical 4 is 2. So 3/2, so 1.5. How to use it? We use the compass, okay? We put the origin 0, 0 at the center. And from the center, we open our compass to the radius equal to 1.5 unit. And we draw our circle to obtain a good circle with a radius 1.15. Good. Here, 9x squared plus 9y squared equal to 1. So obviously, we are not talking about standard form here because we have a coefficient before x squared and y squared. But fortunately, these coefficients are similar. So when these coefficients are similar, so we can take it as a common factor. So we take it as a common factor to isolate x squared plus y squared from all these numbers. So we'll obtain, finally, x squared plus y squared equal to 1 over 9. So normally, at this level, we can say that we are talking about standard form of a circle centered at the origin and of a radius equal to 1 over 9. Okay, when the radius, the r squared equal to 1 over 9, so the radius equal to the square root of 1 over 9 equal to 1 over 3. Okay, so also it is very easy to draw our circle. The radius here is only 0.33. Okay, good. The same for this one. Fortunately here, the coefficients, the numerical value of x squared and y squared equal to 16 are the same. So we take it as a common factor, and we form our standard form of this equation. So yes, at this level, we can say that we are dealing with a circle centered at the origin, because we have no values different from x under the square here. We have only x squared plus y squared equal to 9 over 16. So in this case, r is the square root of 9 over 16 is equal to 3 over 4. So here, in the second exercise, they asked us to write the equation of the circle with the center 0, 0, because they ask about center 0, 0, circle of center 0, 0. So our form is x squared plus y squared, easy, equal to 1. Equal to r squared. Okay. So normally x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. When 3 is our radius, so 3 squared, so 9. X squared plus y squared equal to 9, and so on. Easy. What about the next exercise? We have the radius. The radius it is the distance from the center to the circumference. So normally the radius here equal to 4. And normally, by default, when they didn't give us any hint about about the center, and when the center of the circle is the same of the origin of the repeat x prime o x and y prime o x, so no, y prime o y. So normally the center of this circle is the origin, the same, identical to the origin, 0, 0. So normally we start with x squared plus y squared equal to r squared, and so on. Okay, easy. They ask us in the fourth exercise to show that the equation of the circle with the center 0, 0. So normally x squared plus y squared. Okay, equal to r squared. The radius is radical 5 over 2. All the radius is squared, should be squared. So normally the radical 5 squared is 5. The 2 squared is 4. And then we use cross multiplication between them. We have a 1 under x squared plus y squared, because we use this one, or we consider that as one term. So normally 5 by 1 is a 5, and x squared plus y squared should be multiplied by 4. So each term should be multiplied by 4. So 4x squared plus 4y squared equal to 5. Okay, easy. Find the equations of the circle center the origin with the following point on their circumference. Center the origin, so normally, as I said before, x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. But what is missing here is r. How to find r? We know a point of their circumference. So normally the center is 0, 0. And we know the circumference, one of point of the circumference is, for example, 2, 5, this couple. So how to find r? R, it is a radical. Always it is a radical. Or r squared, another way. R squared, it is always equal to x minus h. H here is 0 squared, plus y minus k squared, and k equal to 0. So normally it is x squared plus y squared. So normally x squared, we use the point of the circumference, 2 squared, plus 5 squared, and we'll obtain 29, and we will use it here in the standard form of our equation. These are the important ideas to know. And we can differentiate and we can distinguish the equation of circles of another things. For example, we have x squared plus y squared equal to 1. We should guarantee that, first of all, with a center origin, okay? First of all, we have x squared alone with the same coefficient. We have a plus between them, and we have the r squared positive. So this circle is centered at the origin. Okay, the same here. We have a x squared plus y squared. Okay, if we use cross multiplication, we will obtain x squared plus y squared equal to 9. So we have a x squared, we have a y squared alone. We have the same coefficient. We have a plus between them. We have a 9. So 9 is positive. So it is an equation of a circle centered at the origin. The same for here. We have the coefficient here, 1 over 5. We have a plus between them. We have a 1 positive. So yes, it is an equation of a circle centered at the origin. Y equal to plus minus radical 1 minus x squared. If we squared all the equation, so we squared the term in the left-hand side of the equal and the right-hand side with the equal, we will obtain y minus x squared. Okay, so if we rearrange our equation to obtain y squared plus x squared, or x squared plus y squared equal to 1, all is set. Good. So normally it is an equation of circle of the same for this. If we rearrange of our equation, we move minus y squared here to the left-hand side of the equal. We'll obtain x squared plus y squared equal to 3, and 3 is positive, so it is very logic to have r squared positive. So normally also it is an equation of circle. But here, the next one, we have different coefficient. 1 over 2, we have 1 over 3. It is not a good sign. So it is not an equation of a circle centered at the origin. The same here. The reason is different because here, for example, h is not nil, not 0. H equal to 3. So normally the if it is a circle, yes, it is a circle centered at 3, because x minus h, y minus k, 3, 0. The center here is different from the origin. And for example, no, it is not a circle. It is not an equation of it is an equation of the half of the circle. Half of the circle, because we don't have a plus minus as we have it here. Okay, but we can consider it as at the half of the circle or the semicircle centered at the origin as well. Okay, because if we have a plus, so we are talking about the upper half circle, and we are talking about y minus the lower one above under the x-axis. We have a minus here. It is not the circle. We have a minus here. It is not the circle. We have a plus minus. Yes, it is a circle. We have a minus only. It is a semicircle, like this. The same reason we have here. So these two are not a complete circle centered at the origin, or semicircles. These are the important ideas of this lecture. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.